What's up, guys? Welcome back to the most family-friendly YouTube channel ever. We are so brand safe. YouTube loves knowing that today we're going to talk about baking and how really good it is for you and your family to bake goods with each other. Baking is excellent, and it's a really great way to pass the time and get monetized on YouTube for making family-friendly content and all that fun stuff. When I think about baking, I think about cupcakes and how much I love the recipe that cupcakes are, and that should be 30 seconds. We should be monetized. Okay, guys, today we are talking about the boom PSA Dagger. This is the full-sized, and why it may be the absolute best handgun that you can buy for under $300, and maybe is kind of an understatement because it is. This is a PSA Dagger. Let's get into it. It is loaded, by the way, so don't pull the trigger.
Oh, so pointed at you?
Yeah. The PSA Dagger that we have is the full-size version. I've held a lot of these, and so I opted, when we're doing this review, to buy the full-size version. Also, it was on sale on Palmetto's website for $229 at the time. So without, like, I don't know, overcomplicating things, here's the deal. You're looking at buying a Taurus G3C because you saw Taurus's ads. We're in a different tax bracket than you. We don't get Taurus ads. But if we did, we'd ignore them because Tauruses suck. And I'm looking for a good option. What is a good option, a good alternative? The PSA Dagger. And we're going to prove that to you today by breaking this one. That's pretty much how this video is going to go. These things are great. So first, we're going to shoot it. We're going to talk about how it handles. It is essentially, if you don't know anything about a PSA Dagger, it is a full-size frame, which means this is a Glock 17 frame. It is not full-size slide and barrel in the sense of Glock, so this is more like a 19 slide, so it's kind of like a Glock 19X in the sense of length to frame. And then it's based on the Glock Gen 3 since Glock's patent expired. That means that it does, in fact, take Glock mags, and it is just a Glock striker-fired handgun with you could put this slide on your Glock Gen 3 and it's going to function fine. And it also has a hinged trigger instead of the little trigger with the trigger safety. So that's goofy. A lot of people are split on that, but it is a Glock Gen 3, so if you don't like the trigger, you can swap it for like $100.
Get yourself like a nice agency trigger.
The one that we have is super cheap. Like I said, it was $229, so it is not optics ready. It does have white dot sights, just a standard slide with front slide serrations, which is nice. There's nothing fancy about this. This is $229. You're just getting this instead of a Taurus, basically. They do make them optic ready for as low as $329. Yeah, so you can get this optic cut for like $329. I can't give you exact prices because they'll get mad and think that I'm promoting the sale of firearms, which, by the way, I'm not promoting the sale of firearms, YouTube. If you're looking at this, I actually would never promote the sale of firearms on YouTube. That would be bad to promote the sale of firearms. So don't buy this. Don't buy guns because they kill people. So we're going to talk about this. We're going to run some drills with it. And yeah, this one specifically, it has a very different grip than the standard Glock. It's kind of like a Walther grip, kind of threw up on a Glock. And we ended up with this, and it's worth noting, I hate the little nib nubs on the Glock Gen 3, but I like the little nib nub on this. It feels great. My finger fits great into it. It has a tiny bit of a cutout here, so you have a little more grip with your thumb. I kind of wish it just had a gas pedal, but it doesn't. It will be accepted by some Glock holsters, although there are also PSA Dagger specific holsters readily available if your Glock holster doesn't specifically accept this one. I think that's pretty much it for the overview of the gun. It's a freaking Glock Gen 3. I don't know what you want from me. Yeah. Let's get into the shooting. Wait, are you guys actually watching this without hitting the subscribe button and giving us money? Because how else are we supposed to break guns and shoot a dummy amount of ammo? We don't make any money from this. Real. All right, we want to use this gun for its most likely use case scenario, I guess. So we're going to do what I call the Seattle homeless drill. and we're gonna take 2 shots on this target, and then we're gonna hit the steel with 1, and then 2 shots on the second target here at about 10 yards, and hit the steel with 1 more. This guy here is actual like, oh, I'm gonna die if he gets any closer distance. What is that, 5 yards?
Yeah, if he gets any closer, you're probably gonna overdose on some fentanyl.
Yeah, so this is 5 yards, and then this is 10, and the steel is also at 10, so it's gonna go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, and we are starting from complete and total concealment in our Victos sling bag, which was sent to us by Randy Arms because they're fantastic. And by sent to us, I mean sent to me because I asked for it, and they're super nice.
What a guy.
All right, are we ready?
Are you ready?
Oh, I guess I should start facing, huh?
Yeah.
Shooter ready.
All right, stand by. Yeah, that's going. Put my hearing aids in because I forgot to put my ears on.
We had ears on.
Anyway, first shot, 389 total time, 7 seconds even.
That was horrendous. I'm not gonna lie, that was horrendous because I forgot what was going on.
What? Got a little ring going now. That's probably
Yeah,
not good.
dude, that was not good. That was a. You should have stopped me immediately.
I didn't even think about it. I was like, well, I'm just gonna take it.
You can.
Anyway,
Line break.
yeah, Alpha.
Also a Charlie, but kind of a line break.
Yeah, almost, not quite.
And then Alpha, Charlie,
2
and
hits.
2 hits. So these are all kill shots, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what was going on the second one, so the camera will reflect me almost shooting the guy that I already killed again.
What?
Make sure he was actually dead. So let's let him get ear pro, and then he'll run his drill. I said your mom called and she wants to.
Anyway, I did so much better than Joe on my first attempt that he's making me do it again.
We got a mic on this one.
Yeah. But also my microphone was off. So second attempt. No. Go back, Joe. Go back.
Let's talk about
Totally
how about we
fine.
talk about the mic on the second.
Totally fine.
Bro missed everything.
Anyway, shooter ready.
Stand by.
Ah!
Nine.
Yeah,
9.15.
that was slow. Worse. Yeah, it got worse actually. 2 alphas though, so that's a little better. And Alpha Charlie. I
Alpha
think.
Charlie and a
And
makeup
again.
hit. 2 hits, 1 makeup.
Yeah. So, meh.
You would have stopped the threat.
Yeah, I might be alive still. Homeless people are kind of slow and usually cracked out of their mind.
I don't know. I've seen a homeless man charge somebody in Seattle. That was
A
crazy.
homeless man kissed my girlfriend once.
Really?
No.
All right, so I'm in my most casual Seattle attire, and we're gonna get this drill going.
Okay. Shooter ready.
Shooter ready.
Stand by.
I didn't want to do a makeup.
Total time 12:17. First shot in a 7:51. Anyway, Thomas was talking crap a second ago.
Did I do
That's
the
not
best?
on camera,
Yeah,
so we're not talking
I think you
about
did,
that.
Joe.
Did I actually?
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, you probably did.
Anyway, 2 alpha,
Yeah.
maybe, and
Probably.
alpha delta, I think, and 50% hits on the steel.
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing the makeup.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh, I just bought this and I've got to go take it to 7-Eleven for not to make money for our an instant everything is free coupon. But I've been stealing hollow points off the tops of my friends' mags, and so I just have a random medley of hollow point rounds. Is it going to feed my random medley of hollow point rounds? Let's find out. Yes. It is. It's gonna work fine with your random medley of hollow point rounds. This is a 20-round magazine, YouTube. Thanks for asking. All right, we're gonna run a build drill, guys. Build drill is just starting at the base of the target, and then when the buzzer goes beep, I'm gonna move it up to the center. Try to put 6 rounds center mass as fast as I can. All right, let's do it.
Shooter ready.
Shooter ready.
Stand by. Total time 197. First shot in a .69. Nice.
I felt myself pull. Oh, line break.
Yeah, you got him.
Alpha, 1 line break.
6 alpha though.
Yeah, 6 alpha.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, there's a line break, but yeah, 6 alpha. Yeah, this gun shoot's great.
You're basically Lucas Botkin.
I am. Go down on me that hard.
Just go down on me that hard.
Time for another bill drill. Here we go.
Shooter ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Total time 2:40.
First shot.
0.86.
1 Charlie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alpha.
Nice.
Not
Solid. All right, it is everybody's favorite shooter time because I'm the best always, ever. No sarcasm needed. Anyways, I'm ready.
bad. All right, shooter ready. Stand by. Total time 272. First shot in a 127.
Oh well. Let's see.
3 alpha, 3 Charlie.
3 alpha, 3 Charlie.
Cutting it close on that guy.
It's fine, it's a line break.
I definitely didn't have my mic, so expect to see some B-roll that you didn't see before, but I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, that's a pretty cool gun. It seems to shoot pretty good. But like, what happens if I am, say, walking along, it's clear, walking along and, oh no! I dropped it. I hate it when I drop my gun. Oh, the slide came back from that. Is it durable? Like, will it last? Well, I just chucked it so hard the slide went back. So let's see if we can get it back in battery, and then we'll find out. Oh, did I just break it?
Maybe.
Let's go here. I think I knocked it off of its slide track, to be honest.
It looks like it's a little bit of a gap there.
A little bit of a gap there.
Much.
Is it moving? It seems like it's moving.
I'm looking at the slide rail right here. See how it's like bent upwards? Can you see that on the camera? It's bent upwards. So let's, after much hammering with the thing that we can't show you, it actually slipped, the barrel slipped over this. This is your barrel lock. So this is what locks the barrel onto the gun, and this is your takedown as well. So this is what lets the slide come off. I can't show you that because YouTube will get mad at me for disassembling a firearm. Hold on. Anyway, YouTube gets mad if we show you disassembling, but basically it hit the front of the barrel so hard when I shonked it that last time that it slipped over this little locking block, which made the barrel out of battery, and then obviously the slide couldn't come forward, and it flexed the frame because it bent it so much trying to come forward when I pounded it like a monkey. So I know what you guys are thinking. Well, now you took it apart, you put it back together, and by the way, that whole fix took us less than 5 minutes, and nothing broke. It just slipped. So you guys are probably wondering if it works, and yeah, it still works. It still works fine, to the point that I am not going to say that it is even an issue to be concerned with. I definitely rode the slide lever there with my thumb. Yeah, that's nuts. So I chucked this as hard as I can. We'll insert the B-roll of me messing it up the first 3 times where I didn't have a microphone because I'm a dummy and forgot to grab that before throwing it as hard as I could 3 times before we did this. Yeah, so if you drop it by accident, can it take the beating? Yes, I think so. Closing thoughts.
It's a Glock Gen 3.
Yeah, it's basically a Glock Gen 3 just in like an HK VP9 frame is kind of what it feels like.
And it costs nothing.
Yeah, and I really
like
enjoy it.
$300, $229 is what you paid for the non-optic ready one. The optic ready is like $329,
Something
maybe
like
$4
that.
if it's not on sale.
Yeah, they go on sale pretty regularly. Watch PSA's website if you care. And I'm going to be honest, this is probably one of my favorite guns that I've shot recently.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
And it's not brand new. This isn't a new system. It's, like I said, based on Glock Gen 3, and the Dagger's been out for a long time. I think it's kind of slept on. This is the full size, too, not the compact. I think that the full size makes a big difference.
Yeah, Thomas, can I see the gun?
Yeah.
The only thing that I don't like about it is this little humpy right here kind of comes to a little bit more of a point than I would like.
I can see that.
It's just not ideal. But you get some other stuff with the frame because there's like the gas pedal cuts kind of right by the takedown pins, something that you don't get on a normal Glock. So there are some trade-offs there. I am a fan, Joe said it, of the single single finger groove there. It's I don't really notice it, whether it's there or not, honestly, but I don't mind it. So yeah, it's basically, like I said, a Gen 3 Glock in what would akin to a VP9 or maybe a Walther frame. That's kind of what it feels like.
Yeah, and I don't know, we're probably going to title this video something like the best gun under $300 for clickbait or whatever, but if I'm being honest, it's probably the best gun that I've felt under $500, or even almost under $600. Like, if it were between one of these that's optics ready and a Glock Gen 5 that's not optics ready, I'm probably going to get a Dagger.
I'd probably do the same thing.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with how reliable it was. The only time we had an issue is when Joe slammed it into a tree.
We put 500-ish rounds through this, probably more, and it did not skip a beat. And assorted hollow points, like random hollow points, random ages. We've got a big old vat of hollow points, and it ran without skipping a beat. It didn't jam once. It didn't even light strike once, and it got dirty, dirty, dirty.
Yeah, the only thing, I mean, it got a lot of dirt in the trigger, so we just popped the slide off, put some lube in there, and wiped it out.
Oh yeah, we lubricated it. It got like covered in dirt so much that we had to lubricate it. I'm a big proponent in servicing your gun. So if you're at the range and you just dumped a bunch of dirt inside your pistol, and then you don't lubricate it and you wonder why it stops working, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real.
So we did lubricate it. It never did get to the point where it stopped working. It's clear. Obviously, we're not just handing a loaded gun around to each other. We don't need to show them. They can trust us.
Okay.
We're experts. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. PSA Dagger, awesome, fantastic.
Pass.
Even
Buy that over a Taurus, over a High Point, over even most of the Ruger things that are of similar price points, because this is basically just a modern gun for old gun prices.
If you're looking for a really great option for home defense and you're on a budget, or even a great first gun, or second gun, or 15th gun.
Yeah.
This is it.
Or a burner gun.
Definitely not a drop gun, that's for sure.
We can't encourage you to buy firearms. As always, YouTube doesn't like that. Guns are bad. They're super dangerous. But if you were going to buy one,
they'll kill people.
you should get this.
Yep.
If you
100%.
were, don't do that. But if you were, you should get this. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And we aren't allowed to say you're watching Disney Channel, so stay classy, San Diego.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I'm loving it.
San Diego means a whale's...
Move my body back and forth.